Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Be Perfectly Blended. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. And if this is your first time, thanks so much for clicking on. I'm going to start here in the kitchen by washing the dishes that I have to do. And then I'm going to clean my kitchen and get ready to make dinner. After I make dinner, I'm going to go ahead and do some after dinner cleaning along with folding a lot of laundry. So if you've got some things you need to do around the house, go ahead and join me and let's get it done. I will start, as I always do, by filling my sink up with some some Blue Dawn dish soap with a splash of bleach and some warm water. And here I have already scrubbed down my dishes a little bit and rinsed them. And so now I'm just putting them over here in the sudsy water so that they can go ahead and soak. And then I will rinse them out and put them on the dry rack in a little while. Once that's done, I went ahead and rinsed out my sink. And then I'm going to use the little stopper and I'm going to add some warm water, just enough to dilute this pine saw here. This is like an extra strength pine saw, so you do want to dilute it. So I just add a little bit of that to the water, and then I'm just going to use my sponge and I'm going to go ahead and scrub down the sink a little bit, but then I'm going to take my sponge on over and wipe down my countertops. There, my chicken is defrosting for dinner tonight. I'm going to make chicken and shrimp Alfredo. But back to cleaning, I'm over here just wiping everything down. Oh, and this is not the same sponge that I use on my dishes. I have a sponge that I keep under my sink that I use for cases like this, and then I have a separate sponge for my dishes. Over here, I'm just clearing off this countertop. This countertop, especially on this side of it, can tend to be a catch-all. So I'm just putting everything up so I can go ahead and wipe down this countertop as well. Now that I've wiped everything down, I'll go ahead and let the pine saw and water out of my sink and give my sink a good rinse out. And once I was done with that, here's a quick look over. Everything's looking pretty good. And then I went back and rinsed off my dishes over here and put them up to dry. As I mentioned earlier, I'm making shrimp and chicken Alfredo. Super easy tonight, nothing fancy. So those are my kind of ingredients over there. And I'm going to start by, of course, boiling some water. Now, I add some salt. Of course, they say it makes the water boil quicker. But I also add some garlic, and sometimes I'll add a little Italian seasoning just to kind of give the water a little flavor. Next, I'm going in with some butter in my pan, and this is where I am cooking my chicken. So I've cut my chicken up in little kind of cubes, as you'll see, or pieces, as you'll see later. Right now, I'm seasoning it with onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. And here it is. And I'm just cooking it up in the pan. Now I got my water boiling, and just like that, boom, I've taken the tails off my shrimp. I also seasoned my shrimp as it was in the bowl, and I'll season it some more. Here I'm just draining out the water from my noodles. And now I've removed the chicken, added some more butter. I like to cook with butter. I think everything's a little better with butter. Here I'm actually seasoning the butter as it's melting with a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder to add a little extra flavor, and then I will dump the shrimp in. The shrimp was so good. It had a lot of flavor. Here's my bowl. I just had some shrimp with butter noodles. I'm not a huge fan of white sauce. Here's my sauce sauteing, and then I mixed it all together. And here is my son's bowl. Dinner was really good. So now it's later in the evening, so I'm turning on some lights. Here's what my home is looking like. It doesn't look like it's super dark outside, but it actually is quite a bit later. So I have a few dishes still in the sink, but first I'm going to go ahead and just give everything a quick wipe down again. This candle right here smells like fresh cotton. Smells really, really good. I really enjoy having a candle lit in the evening time. Just something about it feels really relaxing. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my fridge. I really wasn't intending on it, but as I was wiping down my counters, I noticed my fridge had a lot of kind of smudges, and my dishwasher as well. So I'll move over there next and get that wiped down. I just absolutely love this wax warmer, just the glow it gives in the evening time. Here I'm just picking a few things up and just doing a little straightening up. My daughter was over here on the couch, so I'm putting the legs back down and getting the blanket put back up. Leave a comment down below and let me know, do you straighten up in the evening time or before you go to bed, or do you just wake up in the morning and kind of straighten up what was left out? Once I got my other couch straightened up that my dog lays on, this is pretty much how my kitchen is looking. My refrigerator's nice and shiny again, and the couch is put back together. Whoops, there goes my grandson's shorts. Anyways, time to move on to laundry. I am curious about other people's laundry routines. I know it varies from house to house. Some people just kind of leave a pile of clean clothes and you can kind of pick through them, and then other people fold everything and put everything exactly away as soon as it comes out of the dryer. I myself tend to prefer to do fold laundry in the evening time. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your laundry routine is. How many loads do you try to do a day? I do about 2 loads a day, and this is for myself, my son, and my husband, but then also for the house laundry, such as towels and bedding, along with some of my grandson's stuff will be thrown in there. Anyways, yeah, just leave a comment down below and let me know what your laundry routine is. Here it is all folded up, and then I went ahead and put it all away. And so now I've decided, I did have a few dishes over there still in the sink, but I just put a little soap in them, a little Dawn dish soap, and put a little water in. I was just too tired to finish them. I figured they'll be waiting for me come the morning time. I want to thank you so much for coming along with me today. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Good night.